We are live. No, that's the previous one. Okay, now we should see that we are live. Okay. No, actually I do need a bit of a better test. Let me just get this out of the way. Okay. Okay, and just for myself. Okay. Yeah, right. Because I've tried to do a thingy that should like filter wind and stuff, but you know, it could also have the side effect of making me a bit harder to follow in the first place. You know, it could affect the voice capture because like just the raw volume representation isn't always too reliable. But yeah, okay, so this is RNG 1 through 3. Okay, 2. Right. Now what is that? If we go to the water. Let's see. And okay. So we've already done that one. And we've done okay. So that is the final one, and okay, so it's gonna be this one. Right, Raft Town. Let's see if we can get the piece. What the fuck? The weather is very weird here. And let's see. Do we get something that gets up and running? Maybe. Should be. Oh yeah, okay. We're getting so yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Old snap. Oh, okay. But this one just hops right into it. Pun not intended, because you're like some sort of frog character. Okay, that's a bit loud for me. Should be fine for you. Let me drag it down a bit just in case. Okay, image. Then let me just like confirm like, hey, yeah, okay, it's that window, just so it doesn't like randomly shift to something else. You never know what happens. You never know. Okay. Now this one, it seemed that each round was pretty short, but it could be pretty interesting to see what happens. Oh, plus I also need to update my stream info. So yes, like this one we're just letting that run because it just decided to start without us starting. So no, okay, up and note and okay, today's game. And we pin that one, of course. You never know. And then okay, Raft Town 2021 JumpingClover, and done. I do only do like one of the developers if there's multiple. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, so if you just hit escape, then it completely shuts down the game instead of doing anything. Good to know. Right, so I guess it will just do the full screen again, so I'll just have to check what the thing says. Okay, after all this time inside, my birthday has finally come. Rafts are sailing in with lodging, libations, and larders. I only know the first one. to be honest. You know, like I'm a decent at English, but there's some things I don't know. Empty rafts are pathways, and docks are for special rafts. Huts do best when connected with a bar and table. Q and E select, and hill with F. Don't take too long, or else will leave. My party is in your hands. Okay, now let's see what kind of... Okay. Q, E, F. Okay. F. Okay. F. Yeah. F. Q, E, F. Okay. Oh, there we go. E, F. Okay, so it takes a bit of time to... Oh, right, okay, I see. I see. Now, there's secret controls. Good to know. Good to know. Ooh, okay. And that one should go here. Okay, so the controls are a bit tricky to figure out, but no, we're just getting there, right? Oh, hello. Yes, go there. Nice. Oh. Okay, so this one. Okay. Right, we definitely need that one, just so we actually can select more stuff. Okay. And oh, right. F. Okay, okay. This is like actually kind of tricky to do well. F. Okay. I think I just kind of softlocked myself already, because you know I didn't create enough pathways. Wait, no, okay. Oh shit. Okay. No, that's not what I... Yeah. Okay. So we gotta make sure that we have like something decent, because like now we can't really... Yeah. Oops. Whoops. But it is a nice, like, silly little premise. You know, like it's just you're organizing a festival, and well, this is it. Okay, so it's very important that we make sure that we have sufficient walkways to actually place more rafts on. Good to know. Good to know. And now we just wait for the timer to tick down. Press space to continue when ready. Okay, we have some fireworks at least, even if it's a bit anticlimactic. Does it actually give you a score? Or does it just... Ah. Right then. Okay, so the game is just a little silly. I see. Right. Wow, what to make of this? Good question. I don't know. Great work. This whole party will be for the record books. Okay, so even if it's absolute garbage, then it's still gonna be like, as in how I did the rafts. He's still gonna be like, wow, great work. But let's see if we can do something a bit better. So that's one. Yeah, sure, we can do that. And then here we do that. And then next to that we do that. And then next to that No, let's start going up. Okay. F for that one. And F for that one. And for that one. You know, let's just try and... Oh, oops, never mind. Yeah. Okay. Come on, F. And... F? No, that's not what I meant. Ah. Okay. Sure, let's just try and create a bit of pathway here. Okay, F. And then... there. Right. And then here we can just do some lodging. And here just some tables. Right. Then we gotta get some more straight paths. Okay. And then here we go. And here we go. Okay, and then here we can place another one of these. See if we can get some more lodging. Okay. And what about that one? Yes. Right, okay, and then here what we want is that. So we get some nice score going on. We also want this one being followed up with this one. And now we should just be able to like place a bunch of stuff next to it. You know, let's just get another one of these here. Okay, and let's see if I can somehow cheese this one. No, alas. Well, then we just do that. Okay, this is looking decent. This is looking decent actually. This is like, oh, right. Actually, let me just do one of these, and then do that one, so that's like next to both those. And then let's have one of these so that we can put some more lodging down. And hey, you know, this is actually looking pretty good. You know, and score of 15. So do you also like lose points when rafts leave or something? I don't know. I don't know exactly how this works. Yeah. But that's cute. That's cute. Okay, now what if we just go and make a long pathway? Just we wait specifically for just a pathway, and we just keep going. Just one big old pathway, just running off into infinity and beyond. Come on, you know you wanna. There we go. Honestly, this low-key might be like a decent strategy if we just do this for like a minute. And we just find one more of those. And then we start going here for one of the houses. Yeah. And then on one side it's gonna have a bar, and on the other side it will have a table. Okay, so you know, this table goes, bar goes there. Right, well that's like a special thing, so that's like, sure, we just also do that. And then lodging there. And then, come on, yes. There, okay, and there, come on, Yes, this is place. We're making place. Okay, that's not really what I want to work with. To be honest, that's kind of not the thing. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, even if it was probably better to get a bar first, I didn't know how long we would have to wait, so we just do that. Okay, then we'll get tables there, hopefully to get some lodging next to it. I think we might be able to get like 20 if we do it well. Oh, there. And then we can complete like this with a house. Okay, you know what? Sure, just why not? Okay, come on, give me something, give me something good, give me some. Is that what? Okay, sure, we'll work with that. Where is the lodging? Where is? We do this so that we can like combo stuff, and then we don't get to combo stuff. So like, what's up with that, eh? What's up with that? Like that should be multiple points, and well, this is not well. Okay, let's try something different, shall we? Yeah, let's not ignore the bars, even if we can't find a good place for them. Yeah. Okay. Then we do that. And yeah. Okay, I'm panicking at a game like this. It's impressive how I managed to do that. There, okay, then that one. Okay, tables go there. Okay, then. Okay, look, we need space there. Okay, and then we can place that one there, and then we can place more lodging there and there. No, okay. Uh-oh. I'm yeah. Okay, lodging, yes, indeed. Yes, okay. Lodging. And then tables, come on, tables. Yes. Okay, and then more over there. Come on, yeah. Okay. And then here what we want is indeed another bar. And then let's also not there. Pavement there. Well then. Okay. Cool. We don't get enough lodging to combo off of, so that's a shame. But yeah, you know, like 35, that's decent score. Decent, right? Decent. We can all agree on that, right? Right? Come on. You just gotta be cool. Yeah. Right. Okay, so then we gotta get that one there, and then that one there, and then we gotta rush to get the house in there. Okay, and the house in there, of course. And then we need tables there. Okay. Well then. Just do that. And get the bar. And, oh, tables, yes, okay. So let's do those there. Okay, and then just place lodging down. Just do what you can. Just like whatever it is that we can do, we will do. And just hope that goes well. Okay. Yuck. The detection could use a wee bit of work, but it's fine. Also, like that one looks really special. So let's get one of those in. Okay. Yeah, hey, 39, decent score. I do want to see if I can manage 50. That seems like a decent goal. So let's go and give that a try, eh? Okay, I feel like going like this is the best way. What the fuck? Okay then. Okay, sure. Just work with it. You know, just use the hand you're being dealt. Okay. Okay. And so far so good. Right, okay. We just place a few of the plane pathways, but like this is not a good hand. This is there we go. House. Like the doctor from the show. Okay. We should get. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's place like more on this side, best as we can. That is, of course. Okay. And we do one there. And we do one there. Just do not interrupt our things. Okay. Table. There. And there. Okay, then here is housing. Come on. Okay, and then here is bar and seat and straight and house. Come on. Okay, and then here's another bar and another seat and mayhaps a house. No, not quite what we were looking for. Oh, there we go. A house. Yes. Okay. Oh, now we're just getting tables? Are you serious? Now we probably could have like had some on that side, but no, actually they need bars, so yeah. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Okay, and yes. Okay, one of those. And then another party thingy here. Okay. Lodging. Come on, give me lodging. Come on. Just let me do the thing. I definitely should just expand it that way. Ah well, lessons for next time, eh? Yeah, you know, just start adding shit in. Why not? Okay. Yeah. God. Okay, well, you're making this really difficult for me right away. Yeah. Okay. And then one there. And then one there. And down there. Okay, then we need another straight there. And another one there, so we can get the housing up there and the table down there, and then we need another two straights for those. Okay, and then come on, dude. Okay, come on, place a house down. Okay, then here we get a table down and a table up. Okay, and then here we yeah. Come on, just do it. Okay, and then here, house there. Okay, get some straights that we can expand as needed. Okay. Yes. No. Okay. Come on. Just yeah. Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. And then up there. And okay. Let's see if we can just about get the bar in here. Yes. Good place. Yes. Okay, and then one here. Okay, what else do we need? Okay, we need tables to go over there. Oh, hey, but we also got a bar thingy over here, so we do that. Okay, tables can go there and there. Yes, okay, then we got a thing there That should do decent, right? Decent? Come on, come on, come on. Just work with me. Come on, please, please. Okay, okay, yes, we need a house there. Come on. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. But I feel like there's only so much you can do, really. Like, aside from just putting things on randomly. Oh, hello. Yes. Come on. That should boost things. Yeah. And sure, we just do that one. Okay. Now I want to see the itch page. Like what kind of score do they have there? Let's see, 6, 5. Okay. Right. That's a big town for a lonesome frog. Yeah, the basic premise is you're basically forming a festival town for the king frog. So, you know, at the moment it's just you, but then at some point in the evening, past like the events of the game itself, there's gonna be a lot more. And right now I am just aiming for 50 points. Whether that's realistic or not, I don't know. But you know, we're gonna keep trying for a while. You know, and for that you need to exactly only one way to find out. And for that you need to make lodging border both seating and bar. So you know, I'm just trying my best to ensure that, but it's not exactly easy. Okay, right, so I need space here because I need like the two between. Okay, and then seating. Also, you know, they leave after a bit, so it's so you know, it's and you're on a time limit, so it's kind of tricky. But it's also fun, honestly. And you know, even though like normally I don't really do like arcade style games, this one seemed like fun enough and also like easy enough to get away from. You know, because it's just like you work with a time limit, rather than some other condition that would end the game. So no. Well then, we just do that, and let's see if we can try and add some stuff onto this side. Come on, one for you, and one for you, and come on, okay, and one there, and then one there, and one there, and come on, let me get a house in there. Good. Okay, now it's also kind of out of sight, so that's not great. But hey, we managed to reach the 50 points, so that's neat. Okay, I can't really work there, so let's just go and make my way all the way over to here. Ooh, okay, the walking speed is definitely useful. Oh, did I just... Yes, I did just... Well, okay, fortunately we don't have a lot of time left, so not much that we probably lost. And like, this seems to be the most efficient way to go about it, but I don't know. I have no clue. Yeah. But like, if you try to do a more complex layout to stack things, then you run the risk of completely losing track of what you're doing and making things way more difficult than they need to be. So I found that just the straight line is actually pretty decent. And we got 55, so I'm happy with that. But let's just do a few more games, because it doesn't get boring too quickly. Now maybe we could try a more complex layout, but I don't know. So like maybe something like that. Because then the house would border multiple, of course, but then it wouldn't border. Oh, right. Well, it can use some work, but you know, it's also just being improvised on the spot, so fair enough. Right. Okay, and now we don't have any pathways. Okay, let me just take that, and that's just that we get lodging in the first place. And right, decent-ish, maybe. I don't know. Like this isn't looking like a very great approach, I will have to say. Though to be fair, my ability for quick thinking is also being slightly diminished by the fact that it is over 30 degrees Celsius. Which is, you know, where I genuinely start losing a bit of brain power. So you know, like that's fun. Yeah, that's. But well, not to worry, because it's only probably 2 more months of this, maybe 3. I don't know. Yeah, you know, that's just how summer is. And that's also one of the nice things about being in uni, with how the academic year is, you know, organized. Right now, I am simply, you know, having my vacation, or well, holiday, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Okay, can I run through there? Oh no, okay, I completely blocked that off. Great work, Hoover. Okay, another house over there. Okay, now we're just like adding stuff here, because why not? You know, this gives us a bit of space to work with, just in case. You know, you never know what happens. Okay, then we go back here and we do that one. Oh, okay. You know, 36, not too bad. Let's see, how could we make a? Okay, so we need to think of like a plus with lodging at the center, but we also need a pathway to get there in the first place. So I don't know if that's any good. Like it's a bit tricky to like actually think of anything here to like increase the efficiency. I know I am completely like over engineering or whatever what is supposed to be a very short, simple little game, but that's kind of just how I'm wired. Right. Okay. Maybe those things with the cable lighting are different from the ones without. So I'm just gonna try a little something, which starts with the very same basic idea still. Because I just decided that I'm not gonna do the complicated layout of things. Okay. It's like, you know, like trying something here that's complicated enough. Let's not make it any harder than it has to be. Okay, lodging. There we go. That goes there. With tables there. Uh-huh. Now we just focus a bit on getting a straight for just a few more. Like, even if that means sacrificing some, just hoping that we can pull it back later. Right, come on, okay. And then we do one of those. And then, you know what, sure, you know, we're also gonna make like some sort of side thingy here. And that's then where like the event tents go. Let's make sure that it's pre-selected so I can instantly place it there. And there, that one. Okay, and yeah, don't get stuck on nothing. Okay, so the bar, come on, just select that and place that there. That should like boost that one. And then, well, I don't know what more we can do really. Like really, we want this to also be a bar, so that's a bit tricky. But hey, let's just try and wrap around. Oh, there we go. Oh wow, who would have thought? Over engineering doesn't seem to be the best option. Okay. I don't know if there's any like color combo system as well, or if I'm just like completely over calculating everything. Okay, you know what? Sure, we just try to get stuff in now. No point or not. Okay, then that one, and dang it. Okay, so it seems that going for the simple straight line and not really looking at whether they have the lighting is the best approach. And in that case, I think we're I think we've had a good run, even if the game is pretty short. So yeah, let's see if there's anyone that I know. Right, not here. So let's just see. Just check out a few names. Right, well, not that one. Anyone else that's potentially of interest? Let's see. Nope. You know what? Then we're just gonna pick a random one. Let's try and see what the fives are that I get here. If you just stick around for a minute. Just trying to get the vibe. Like they're playing something that seems pretty interesting. So yeah, why not? Okay. There we go. Now I'll just do this one. And then, again, thanks for stopping by, even if it was another pretty short one. And a very simple little game where like each round is only 3 minutes. Yeah, well, you know what the next streams will be. And with that, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and I say a good bye.